infallible, essential nature of the three jewels, Buddha, Dharma, Sangha. Embodiment of the Buddha's three bodies. Great perfection, Dharma, king of the three realms. To you, Dudjom Lingpa, we pray. In the play of Dharma Samsara, and Nirvana pure and equal, may realization and liberation be actualized, and may Buddhahood be attained. Pay. This presentation is for educational purposes only and does not claim to diagnose, prevent, or cure any diseases or disorders. The advice and methods in this presentation should not be construed as financial, medical, or psychological advice or treatment. Please seek advice from a professional if you have a serious issue. And if a Chod session doesn't feel right to you, please do not perform it. This meditation contains imagery that some may find disturbing, so discretion is advised. By watching and/or participating in this presentation, you understand that results are not guaranteed. Yamajit, John Hollinsby Mayer, Tridevi Chamunda Mandir, and YouTube cannot accept any responsibility for any injuries or damages incurred from the practices and meditations contained in this video. Namaste and welcome to Tridevi Chamunda Mandir in Denver, Colorado. This is Yamajit, and thank you so very much for joining me for our Friday satsang. I want to apologize that this is a pre-recorded broadcast. However, I've been having some issues launching broadcasts on YouTube these last couple of weeks, and so I wanted to make sure that everybody got this broadcast hopefully on time and its entirety. Tonight I'll be sharing with you Dudjom Lingpa's Concise Severance Chod guided meditation for the healing of the personal and collective shadow. I'd like to start out with a couple of announcements. So this coming Tuesday at 7 p.m. I'll be starting a new series, Kali for Everybody. This will be part 1 and will feature a presentation and a meditation on the Indus Valley civilization. And then next Friday, also 7 p.m., part 35 of our Fire Puja and Satsang series on the 64 yoginis, honoring the goddess Yasha Yogini. Both of these programs will be 7 p.m. You're welcome to join on YouTube, and you're also welcome to join us in person at our temple, 1260 South Xavier Street in Denver, Colorado. So this presentation tonight will be an adaptation of a traditional Tibetan Chod practice dedicated to the Black Dakini Tromanagmo, who we see in our Tanka print here. The author of this Chod practice was the 19th century Tibetan Lama Dudjom Lingpa, whom we honored just now with a supplication at the opening of tonight's program. Lingpa never received any official training in his youth. Instead, his knowledge was received through divine insight and revelation. And I'll show you a modern painting of Dudjom Lingpa. I'm once again sharing monthly Chod practice meditations with you to help in the processing of our shadow issues, our inner demons, both on a personal level and most importantly on a collective level as Americans during a time which seems to be challenging for many of us. During the last Republican administration, my guru, Nathia, began holding weekly fire pujas to the Mahavidya goddess Baglamukhi with the intention of instilling wisdom in our leadership. These pujas are continuing to be offered in the year since it's been more than a year now following her death. I'm therefore sharing these monthly Chod practices in following her example, and I'll be inviting you to visualize personal issues personified as inner demons. But Tantra is a non-dualistic philosophy. Everything is connected, so our intention is through healing ourselves, we also heal the collective. In his Chod practice book, Into Haunted Ground, a guide to cutting through the root of suffering, the author Anam Tubten describes the term haunted grounds, not just in terms of the traditional places to perform Chod, such as cemeteries and cremation grounds, but also within families and cultures, really anywhere where the collective shadow might manifest itself. In Chod practice, we heal these energies not by fighting, killing, or banishing them, but by honoring them. And we do this by giving them what they most desire, ourselves. So this practice will be offered as a guided sound meditation for the healing of body, spirit, mind, and nation. For anyone who is new to this series and who wants to learn more about Chod practice, I invite you to watch the previous recorded installments of our Chod practice series that are available on this channel. Tonight's practice will take place in a series of stages. So I'll begin by a simple cleansing and puja ceremony to help set the mood for this practice by establishing sacred space. I will then invite all of you to lay down in Shavasana, or you can also do this meditation seated. Close your eyes and breathe deeply. I'll be giving you the opportunity to think about and choose a personal issue that's in need of healing or resolution. And if you wish, you'll also be given the opportunity to visualize your issue as a living being, a personal demon to feed in the course of this meditation. There's really nothing else for you to do. Just open your receptivity and allow the words, the chants, and the melodies to guide your consciousness where it needs to go at this moment. Each section of our Chod will be sung in English, accompanied by traditional instruments. The temple drum, the shang bell, and also the thigh bone trumpet, or kangling. There's no right or wrong way to experience this practice. What you experience will be unique for each individual. The first sections of our meditation are the refuge, which is the calling of divine forces, and the bodhicitta, which is establishing an intention to establish divine enlightened consciousness for the purpose of relieving the sufferings of not just ourselves, but for all sentient beings. And this would include the American collective as well. There's a deity of visualization, and our Tanka image tonight will really fit nicely with this. Tromanagmo, the black dakini, is in the center. To the east, the white Vajra Dakini, who represents the transformation of the poison of anger into mirror-like wisdom. To the south, the yellow Ratna Dakini, transforming the poison of pride into equanimity wisdom. To the west, the red Padma or lotus Dakini, and she transforms the poison of craving into discernment wisdom. And then in the north, the green Karma Dakini, who transforms the poison of envy into all-encompassing wisdom. The main practice is then the lujan, or body offering. And this takes place in a stage called the poa, which involves ejecting our consciousness through the crowns of our heads. And in doing this, we visualize ourselves as the goddess Tromenagmo, standing over our lifeless corpses, which will then be dismembered and offered to our inner demons out of compassion. And this is done for their transformation and their healing. This offering will be served in the form of 4 symbolic feasts. A white feast of nectar for the Buddhas, the Bodhisattvas, the peaceful deities and spirits. A red feast for the more wrathful deities. The rainbow or variegated feast for the beings of the 6 realms, all sentient beings who are living everywhere from the deepest hells to the realms of the animals and the humans to the most heavenly of deities and spirits. And then finally, a black feast for our inner demons and our karmic creditors. Following the Chod feasts, we will then offer the assembled guests our altruistic love in sections called the dedication and the giving of Dharma. Here we will show the way to enlightenment to those beings transformed by consuming the feast items. And in these practices, these inner demons become bodhisattvas, benevolent light beings. Afflicted energies become transformed into healthier forces, and our enemies become our allies. I'll then be adding a short meditational visualization to aid in the process of reintegration of the Divine Mother back into our being. There'll be a short mantra repetition and an opportunity also just to rest in a place of stillness and silence and fully integrate the effects of the practice. And then finally, closing with some blessings. To punctuate certain parts of our meditation, the ritual will be using the mantra Pe, which means crack or boom. And this mantra releases our intentions into being. So let's begin our practice with our Tromenagmo Puja. So I invite you to find a comfortable seated position where you can look upon your screen with a relaxed gaze. Kini Sapadavada Agyam Praticha Hum Sva. We offer water for washing. Om Mahaguru Devada Kini Sapadavada Padyam Praticha Hum Sva. We offer water for washing. Om Mahaguru Devada Kini Sapadavada Pushpe Praticha Hum Sva. We offer flowers. Om Mahaguru Devada Kini Sapadavada Dupe Praticha Hum Sva. We offer incense. Om Mahaguru Devada Kini Sapadavada Aloke Praticha Hum Sva. We offer light. Om Mahaguru Devada Kini Sapadavada Navidye Pratica Hum Sva. We offer food. Om Maha Guru Deva Dakini Saparivara Gande Pratica Hum Sva. We offer fragrance. Om Maha Guru Deva Dakini Saparivara Shabda Pratica Hum Sva. We offer music. Om Maha Guru Deva Dakini Saparivara Puja Pratica Hum Sva. And we offer our devotion. So I invite you at this time to sit or to lay down comfortably in a position with a straight back. And I invite you to make any adjustments that you might need so that you can remain still for the next several minutes. Make any adjustments or micro adjustments you might need. You can certainly move if you need to in the course of this meditation to feel more comfortable, but try to make yourself so comfortable that it won't be necessary. And I invite you now to close your eyes and breathe deeply. And open yourself to the visualizations and the experience of this meditation. And if you wish, I invite you to think about and maybe visualize some personal issue that is currently in need of healing or resolution. And if possible, tune in with yourself and try to note where this issue resides in your physical body. And let this physical region be your personal focus for the energies generated by this practice. And then if it feels right, I invite you to imagine what your personal issue would look like if it were a living being. This is your personal demon, which will be fed and transformed into a benevolent light being during our Chod feasts. So see this being in front of you at a safe distance. And begin to notice its appearance, its size, its shape, its color. What kind of skin surface does it have? Does it have hair or feathers or scales? Or just smooth? Notice its eyes, its expression, its temperament. Is it making any sounds? And then try to notice any other characteristics of this being. So in a moment I'm going to invite you to ask this being 3 questions. The first question is, what do you want from me? And then take a moment to listen for its answer. Does it speak? Does it gesture? Or maybe its desire just simply materializes in your mind. But take a moment and hear that answer. And then the second question, what do you need from me? So we're going from wants to needs. What do you need from me? And again, take a moment and listen for that answer. And then the third question, how will you feel when you receive it? And again, take a moment and just listen for the response. And then I invite you to take a deep and clearing breath and just let go of that image for the time being. And just let yourself relax and breathe deeply. And let the songs and the mantras and the sounds of the instruments guide your consciousness to where it needs to be at this time. Jema Tromanagmo. Jema Tromanagmo. Jema Tromanagmo Devi. Key. In the mandala of the wisdom dakini, in balanced awareness we take refuge. Within the uncontrived nature of the 3 realms, of existence as the 3 embodiments, in the great self-liberation, we generate the enlightened mind. Ho! By the great sovereign mother of the space of the grounds, send forth the blessings and empowerment of the great secret wisdom. Pei. Upon the lotus of non-attachment, upon a solar disk, is the natural display of compassion. The dark blue Dakini Tromanagmo, with a single face and two hands, holding a Vajra blade and skull cup, supporting a skull staff of the dancing posture, with gaping mouth, tongue, and curled back and bared fangs, three red bulging eyes rolling and rolling, and orange-colored hair flaring upwards, wearing all the graveyard ornaments, standing in a blazing mass of fire. As the playful display of the magical wisdom, to the east is white Vajra Dakini, to the south is yellow Ratna Dakini, to the west the red Padma Dakini, to the north is green Karma Dakini, all of whom are in the dancing posture, holding Vajra blades and skull cups, surrounded by 100,000 Dakinis. They overcome the three realms without exception, suppressing the three realms through their splendor, suspending pressing the three realms through their splendor. Pei. Bewilderment, thinking of outer and inner, clinging is cleared away in its own nature. The case is brought under control and the parent condition suppressed by splendor. Pei. We take refuge in the sacred sources of refuge. Buddha, Dharma, Sangha. May we attain perfect Buddhahood, so that all beings may be placed in that state. Pei. Innately pure self-awareness is the venerable Tromanagmo. Pei. Arising out of the crowns of our heads, the goddess of samsara and nirvana. bliss of samsara and nirvana. Pay. The skull crown is severed with her curved knife and placed on a hearth of 3 human skulls. As vast as the 3,000-fold universe. Within the skull cup are dismembered bodies, are boiled into the nectar of wisdom. All existence without exception radiates forth, expanding continually as ocean-like clouds of offering. Oh my home, oh my home, oh my home. Pay, pay, pay. We offer to the oceans of the 3 jewels and to the 3 roots. We offer to the 3 subtle bodies, 3 lineages and awareness holders. We offer to the ocean of the oath-bound ones of the basic space of wisdom. May the accumulations be perfected, the obscurations purified, and may compassion be spontaneously achieved, and may compassion be spontaneously achieved. Hong, hong, hong. Pay, pay, pay. Pay. The fire burns. The skull cup boils. The steam rises, forming white offering clouds of nectar. Dakinis emanate from the heart of the mother, carrying the offerings to their recipients, the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, our teachers, peaceful deities and benevolent spirits. For them, the nectar manifests as puja offerings, gold, silver, jewels, silks, palaces, and healing medicines. Om Ahong, Om Ahong, Om Ahong, Om Ahong. Pay. burns, the skull cup boils, steam rises, forming red offering clouds. The dakinis carry this offering to the wrathful gods, to the Dharma protectors, and the directional deities. For them the offerings manifest as wine, meat, horses, armor, and weapons. Om Ahong, Om Ahong, Om Ahong, Om Ahong, Pei. The fire burns, the skull cup boils, steam rises, forming rainbow-colored offering clouds to be carried to the beings of the 6 realms, to those dwelling in the deepest of hells, to the realm of the hungry ghosts, to the animals, to the humans, to the jealous gods, and to the heavenly deities. The offerings manifest as those things that each being needs most and desires, and by consuming them, the beings of the 6 realms are relieved of their sufferings, and they attain enlightened consciousness. Here you are invited to visualize yourself receiving the medicines you need most at this time for the healing of body, for the healing of mind, and for the healing of spirit. Om Ahong, Om Ahong, Om Ahong, Om Ahong, Pei. Again our bodies are suddenly reborn, then collapse, falling down dead. With a curved knife in her right hand, Tromanagmo chops our bodies into pieces. The fire burns and the skull cup boils. Black steam rises, signaling the demons and malevolent spirits and karmic creditors to gather. Upon our flayed and bloody skins, Troma heaps our flesh, blood, fat, bones, and organs. The demons and spirits feast happily upon our bodies, and again, through this feast, their sufferings are relieved, their wounds healed, and their eyes are opened to enlightened consciousness. At this time, you are invited to watch your own personal demons partaking in the feast and being transformed into benevolent light beings, bodhisattvas. Om Ahong, Om Ahong, Om Ahong, Pei, Pei, Pei. In the 6 realms, all demon spirits and obstructors are recipients of the pleasing offerings, all debts and retributions being cleared. May all sentient beings attain perfect Buddhahood. May all sentient beings attain perfect Buddhahood. Pei, Pei, Pei. All virtue is completely dedicated. responsibility of our minds, the offerings and the recipients. We rest in the single taste of expanse of the great Mother of the enlightened mind. May those all whom we've had, good or bad, karmic associations, be embraced by the victors now. May all beings enter the supreme vehicle and attain the state of primordial Buddhahood. And attain the state of primordial Buddhahood. Pay. I invite you now to visualize the black Dakini Tromanagmo dancing just above your heads. She is surrounded by the participants of the 4 feasts, including our karmic creditors and our inner demons, who are now transformed by our offerings into benevolent light beings. The next breath and the syllable pei, the scene will transform into a sphere of golden light suspended above the crowns of your heads. Pei. Visualize now the golden sphere above you. With the next inhalation and the syllable pei, the sphere will descend through the crown of your head, through the central channel, to rest within your heart center. Pei. And I invite you now to rest in a place of stillness and silence, integrating the practice and its effects. Benza Kroda Jnana Kali Bamharini Sahum Peya. Benza Kroda Jnana Kali Bamharini Sahum Peya. Benza Kroda Jnana Kali Bamharini Sahum Peya. benza kroda jnana kali bamharini sahumpeya 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 I invite you to take a deep and clearing breath, letting go of the meditation and beginning to bring your awareness back to your body and being in your personal space. Begin to feel the floor beneath you. Feel the clothes that cover you. Feel the temperature of the air upon your skin. Hear the sound of my voice and any other sounds in your personal space. Slowly begin to move your fingers and your toes, your hands and your feet, and your arms and legs. Maybe give a little stretch, keeping your eyes closed. And if you're lying down, I invite you to roll over onto one side and just rest on one side for a short time, continuing to bring yourself back. And then when you're ready, if you're lying down, engage your arms to slowly bring yourself back up into a seated position. And then slowly bring the palms of your hands together at your heart center. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Slowly opening your eyes. Namaste. Blessings always. And thank you so very much for joining me this evening. I hope so very much that you enjoyed tonight's meditation, and know that you can replay this broadcast anytime and do this Chod practice again anytime that you feel the need. I look forward to you joining me on Tuesday for our first installment of our Kali for Everyone series. And also I encourage you to take some time for some quiet contemplation before resuming the day or the evening's activities. And allow yourself to be open to the subtle effects of this practice in the days ahead. Maybe some interesting dreams, some flashes of insight. Maybe just handling a situation a little bit differently from the way you might have previously. And I thank you once again. Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Ma. And good night, and thank you. Jai Mata Di.